And I am very sorry in behalf of my men na nagkamali sa inyo. I'm very sorry. But I cannot control all of them. Lahat sila trained police officer. Alam nilang rules of engagement. But alam mo, once you are in the ground, you will always use your discretion. Hindi mo yan talaga, instinct yan ng tao, discretion. At nakita ko rin naman na ginamit na nagkakamali. Inaamin ko may nagkakamali. Pero pinagbibigyan ko kung saan nyo gusto mag-file ng case, pinagbibigyan ko, hinahayaan ko. At lahat po yan na-process ang crime scene. Which is not under my control ang crime scene. Separate unit mo humahawak yan. Then I am sorry to all victims kung hindi ko na-investigahan isa-isa yung case nyo.
I want to appreciate Colonel Garma for apologizing, no? But I just would like to correct her because she said a moment ago that she believes in the constitutional right of these victims. Now she is saying that they know the rules of engagement. What rules of engagement are you talking about here? The fact is this, Colonel Garma. Your men, and that includes you, violated the constitutional rights of these people. Now, that is not the rules of engagement of the Philippine National Police. If that would be the rule of engagement, then this committee will amend and look at the rules of engagement because that is wrong. The rules of engagement of the police must abide with the constitutional right of every victim.
Meron po ba kayong alam na mga kasamahan ninyo dyan sa BI na medyo lumilikot o kumakaliwa ng galaw pagdating sa trabaho? Kaya nakakaporma yung mga ibang illegalista na pogo natin, ng mga Chinese.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. Hindi po ako sigurado kung related sa Pogo, pero yung mga matter na yun po, sir, sa Board of Discipline na po namin.
Hindi, kahit hindi sa pogo, sir, basta may kumakaliwa o iba ang galawan na kabaro po ninyo dyan sa BI, meron po ba kayo nababalitaan?
May nababalitaan po, sir, pero hindi po ako familiar dun sa mga involved. Nasa Board of Discipline na po yata yung mga
Pero
kaso.
personal po, may kakilala po kayo? Wala po?
Wala po, sir.
Eh kung nagkataon pong may kakilala kayo, isusuplong po ba ninyo?
Yes, sir.
Salamat, sir. Yun po ang importante. Tayo sa agencies and each part of our government, kung may kakilala tayong kasama natin na nagkakalulaw sa bansa natin, dapat i-report natin. Alam ko mahirap, hindi po madali. Pero we have to do it. We have to support the President. At ang pagtatahimik, ang pananahimik natin ay pagpayag po natin. Again, Mr. Chair, I appeal to every agency, hindi lamang sa POGO, hindi lamang sa issue na to, in general, in all of the issues, we should be all working together. Kailangan nagkakaisa yung mga agencies and seeing and how we can address all the problems of our country. The President needs their support. Tama ba ako, Yusek Gilbert Cruz?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I hope that all the agencies will come together and help the President in our fight. Kung nangyari ito sa ibang panahon o sa ibang administrasyon, ibahin na po natin sa panahon ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos because we will not stop, including the chair. In the Quad, I know that the 19th Congress is about to finish, but we are here, the representatives of this country, the young guns. We are all here to continue the fight against everything illegal in this country, especially from Chinese nationals who are taking advantage in the goodness of the heart of the Filipinos. Again, Mr. Chair, marami pong salamat and the fight will continue.
Mr. Chair, did I get it right? Na you explained to this committee that the Garma is under the custody of ICE? Yung immigration, tama po ba?
Mr. Chair, yes, Honorable Sia, that is correct po.
Yes, itong sa ICE na to, mostly nakikita natin ito, Mr. Chair, doon sa border states, yung mga illegal immigrants. So I would like to know what, yung pag-under sa custody ni Garma because there will be legal interpretation whether she came into the border illegally or she already has a pending criminal case in the United States. That's why she is under custody. Which one is actually, does Garma fall? Like illegal entry to the U.S. or she has already a pending criminal case in the U.S.?
Mr. Chair, Honorable Sia, according to the limited information provided by the authorities in the U.S., Ms. Garma was served an expedited removal order upon her arrival in San Francisco.
So ibig
which is
sabihin,
appealing.
ibig sabihin it's connected with the ano no, yung case that we are discussing here in the Quad. Is it connected with that or kasi ang pagkakalam ko just to make the record straight. Kasi ang alam ko, meron din siyang case, no, in the US. That's why she was detained. Am I correct, Mr. Chair? DFA, tama po,
Honorable Chair, I'm not 100% sure, sir, but we must clarify that with our post.
Please.
We are in constant coordination naman po with our consulate in Houston, and we will gather any information that is relevant
Kasi-
to this hearing, sir.
Yeah, kasi pagkakalam ko, Mr. Chair, dun sa ICE, sa Homeland Security nila is, number one, if you're entering the border illegally, or you already have a pending case in the United States. So I just want to know, for the record purposes, whether Garma is under custody of the ICE because of either she has other pending case in the United States, or she went there or crossed the border or entered the US soil illegally. Yun lang po ang gusto kong malaman. Kasi base po doon sa previous natin na committee hearing, she was actually bought her own tickets and then passed through the usual process ng US. Gusto ko lang po malaman yun for the record, Mr. Chair, and this will help us understand kung ano yung sitwasyon ngayon ni Colonel Garma. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Congressman Adjong. The next is Congressman Abante, but before that, we'd like to acknowledge the presence of Congressman Jeff Konghun. Congressman Abante, you're recognized.
Mr. Chair, thank you very much. I just would like to ask a question to DFA. No, you said a while ago that one way to be able to arrest, for example, Harry Roque, no, and bring him back to the country, is to have a court order. Is what you're saying?
That's Honorable Chair. That's only for the cancellation of his passport, sir.
Cancellation of passport.
Yes, sir. Upon receipt of the court order
Okay.
instructing the DFA,
So there's no other way to do it but that?
I defer that.
Walang paraan ang DFA with the DOJ to do that except with a court order.
Honorable Chair, I defer that to the DOJ. As far as the issuance of travel documents, sir, that's the only thing we can do the cancellation of his passport upon receipt of the court order instructing us to do it, sir.
Hindi kasi, Mr. Chair, Harry Roque is a fugitive. Di ba? Fugitive from the law of this country. I think I would consider him now to be a criminal in that aspect. Oh. Wala naman siyang pinagkaiba. Wala naman siyang pinagkaiba sa case ni Arnie Tevez eh. Being a fugitive. Oo. Di ba? Would not the DFA communicate with the Hague, for example, or with the country in which Harry Roque is now trying to ask for ano tawag doon? Asylum. Oo. Perhaps the FA could be able to request. Di ba? Tulad ng ginawa kay Arnie Tevez, hindi naman court order yon, kundi ang East Timor na ang gumawa ng paraan para pauwiin siya. Am I right? Mr. Chair, I'm saying this because Harry Roque is vital as far as the Pogo solution is concerned. Oo, kaya siya tumakas eh. Oo, sapagkat marami siyang alam tungkol dyan sa Pogong yan.
Mr. Chair, we take note of your suggestion and we'll consult this with the right appropriate office in the FAA, with our policy office and geographic office regarding the mechanism to follow in order to do that, sir.
If Harry Roque is listening right now and watching us, I would like to tell him na tagyahin na niya ang sinabi ng kanyang kasama si Salpanelo, umuwi ka na lang. You know, face the court, face us, and tell us kung inosente ka sa mga paratang na ito. Now, Mr. Chair, isang tanong na lang sa ating NBI and the PAOK, no? Considering the fact that you have a certain data on the LGUs that are still having Pogo Hub in their own cities, no? I just would like to ask a question sa NBI sa PAOK. Ang Manila ba meron? The City of Manila, meron ba yan? Meron bang Pogo dyan?
For the NBI, Your Honors, Mr. Chair, we do not have that particular information.
About PAOK?
Ganon din po, Mr. Chair. Wala po kaming information as to the Pogo operation in Manila.
But you have investigated on that?
Before, sir, meron po yung mga buildings and condominiums doon. But recently, sir, when validated, sir, hindi na po
All right. Thank you. Yun lang po, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Congressman Abante. Now, since there are no more members who wish to ask questions on the subject of POGO, we will now shift to the another topic, which is the topic on illegal drugs.
Chairman, just a short
Okay,
rejoinder
so
na po.
before we shift to another topic, we'd like to recognize Congressman Paduano.
Short na po. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Anyway, in the case of Harry Roque, kasi yung statement from and events kay Garma, well, in fact, DFA Garma, matagal na po, di ba, na nasa US siya. And kung wala siyang law case that was violated in the US, supposedly, yung deportation proceedings should follow, di ba? Di ba, DFA, tama po ba?
Yes, sir.
Oh, so matagal na yun. So you don't have any specific data or information with regards to what is really the status of retired Colonel Garma in the US?
None so far, sir, regarding the status.
You should have done it. Because alam nyo naman, dito si Garma is one of the principal resource person. Well, in fact, ito pa nga BI eh. When Colonel Garma first attempt to leave the country, di ba, nakalabas, pero he was deported back to the Philippines when she arrived in Japan. Now, ang tanong ko nga, bakit nakalusot siya sa BI? Kasi DFA supposedly, as of now, we have specific information with regards to the status of Garma. NBI, bakit nakalusot siya? Di ba? Pero direct flight yon, unlike before na, di ba, from the Philippines, nakalabas siya, but he was prohibited entry to the US. He was deported back to the Philippines. Di ba? At the time, ang pag-intindi ko, if my memory serves me right, yung visa niya was cancelled ba the time? US visa niya was cancelled? That's why she was deported back?
Mr. Chair, from what I recall at that time, she attempted to go to the US via Japan at that time. So at the time she left the country, she did not declare that she will be going to the US. I'm not too sure about her visa status.
Kaya nga, but of course, he was prohibited traveling from Japan to US, di ba? Kaya dineport balik. Bumalik siya, di ba?
Yes, sir. Bumalik
now,
po ng Pilipinas.
ang tanong ko ngayon is, how? Paano siya nakatravel diretso sa US?
Mr. Chair, lumabas po yung alert list ni Colonel Garma ng November 15, 2024 po. And then she left the country po on November 7, 2024 po.
And that's the alert order, but ang question ko is, nakalipad siya going to the US.
Yes, sir.
Pero hinold siya. Now, kaya nga ang tanong ko doon, paano siya? In short, ang visa niya still active during the time? US visa niya?
I would not to, Your Honor, kasi po kapag pupunta po ang US ang mga yan, usually po may representative ang US Embassy sa mga airline counter. So, de-determine nila kung valid pa yung visa o hindi. Pagdating po sa immigration, unless na nakakross out po at nakasulat yung canceled nung US visa niya, palalabasin po yan.
So, ang presumption is active pa?
Yes, sir. Valid pa
visa.
po yung visa niya, US visa niya, the time that she left on...
Okay, from the Philippines,
Yes, sir, going
diretso
to the
sa US.
Yes, sir.
Of course, sa DFA, ayun lang yung problema. Until now, wala silang latest update with regards to the case of Garma. Eto, patapos na kami tayo dito. But of course, Mr. Chairman, siguro we have to direct the DFA to report to us.
Yeah, yes.
Bago yung committee report will be reported out sa plenary. Mr. Chairman, and that will be, I think that will be tomorrow or maybe Wednesday. Tomorrow. So, DFA, can you assure us that you will update us specific status of Garma?
Honorable Chair, yes, yes, sir. We'll coordinate again with our Philippine Consulate in Houston. And regarding po dun sa US visa, yung US visa ni Ms. Rina Garma, we also sent out a note verbal to our embassy here to the US embassy here in Manila, asking kung cancelled ba yung visa niya. However, they cannot provide details regarding her US visa because they considered it confidential under their Immigration and Nationality Act, Honorable Chair. So we also tried to ask the US Embassy regarding the status of
But
the
of course, you can ask the status since he's a Filipino citizen, di ba? Yung status niya ngayon sa
Yeah,
US,
yes,
di ba?
Honorable Chair, yes, sir.
Oh, so, will you give an assurance that you will submit the update reports with regard to it?
yes, sir. We will.
Not later than tomorrow morning.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Now, Mr. Chairman, lastly na lang po doon sa comment with regards to Harry Roque. Unless otherwise a case filed against Harry Roque, and yung sinabi nilang court order, it should, manggagaling po yan sa court. Now, ang question kaya lang, hindi natin establish ngayon kung anong status ni Harry Roque because the DJ is not present today. So, unless NBI, may ano kayo, may information kayo with regards to the status of Harry Roque and Myla Roque, please.
Your Honors,
Your Honor,
I would-
for your information, if I may, Director Levin, I think the representative from DOJ approached me earlier, so he's probably around, and he can reply to the query of Congressman Paduano. Attorney Wesley Young, Attorney Young, are you present? So he's from DOJ, and he can probably reply to your questions, Your Honor. So, hindi, dito eh. Okay. Sige. Sige. Di bale. Please proceed. Sige.
Hindi po DOJ po ang kailangang sumagot doon, but of course, if the NBI has information about the status of cases that should be filed against Harry Roque, maybe we can ask the NBI. Director Lavin, please. Thank you.
Your Honors, Mr. Chair, I would rather that it be answered by the Department of Justice. They are in the best position to tackle that issue. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Diyan kanina eh. Attorney Yang, can you please occupy the seat? Dito na lang. Dito na lang. Not authorized. May iba siyang, baka ibang tanong tuloy niya sa pero yung kaso na yan, kasi critical yung kaso niya. Hindi po pwedeng lahat ng taga-DOJ sasabihin. So please ask him the question.
Yeah, I will just ask the good attorney, ano pa yung status ng Harry Roque case?
Yung kaso po kay Harry Roque, meron ng na-i-file po na kaso sa kanya. And meron na rin siyang nasa court na po.
Nasa court na.
We will provide the documents for that.
Hindi kasi po, attorney, sa DOJ po, kasi when we ask the DFA, court order lang po ang kailangan for the cancellation of the passport. Now, siguro, you have to coordinate with the DFA. DFA coordinate with the DOJ. Ingil doon kasi nakahang tayo dito. And sa Harry Roque is now applying for asylum. I don't know anong klaseng asylum, political ba? He's not politically persecuted. He has a criminal case, sabi nga ng DOJ, that was filed against him. So, kailangan natin ng malinaw na information at saka disposition regards to the steps that will be undertaken by the DFA. At manggagaling po sa DOJ yun.
Yes, Chair. We will coordinate with the DFA, Mr. Chair.
Sige po. Sige, Chairman. Ganun
Okay,
na lang
thank
muna.
you. But
Thank you.
just for the information of our honorable members, earlier there was a reply from, I think, if I'm not mistaken, DFA or BI, that there's already a case that was filed against Attorney Harry Roque. And the procedure in canceling his passport is underway. Is that correct? Sinabi kanina, was that BI or DFA? So, okay, sige. Ibale. Thank you, Congressman Paduano.